What's happening, everyone? So we are back on the road. We had a little detour, I suppose you could say, where we went into Brisbane for 2.5 weeks. So we went a bit of MIA on the social medias and filming and everything like that. We spent some time at Alana's mum's place, and the big girl, the Ram, she needed a second alternator. So we flew one in from the States. Reese from GNL and all the boys at GNL, awesome job. Like, we called them when we were on the road when we had battery light come on, and pretty much they diagnosed kind of over the phone and everything like that, plus a little system they've got in our car we could record stuff and work out. Anyway, long story short, they did awesome work, got our parts flown in from America, and got us back on the road as soon as possible. So now we are at the Traveller's Rest at 1770. We've met up with a friend. There's his van there. A mate of mine, Carl from Cruiser Customs, he's now traveling full-time too, and he is pretty much a mobile workshop. So he's already met a couple of the traveling families and that, and done some work on some of their vans, adding some Enerdrive gear, some DC-to-DC, some MPPTs, but pretty much he's traveling around. He's got a Isuzu MPS. He's got signage on the side, black canopy and everything on the back. However, if you see him on the road and you need anything done, 12 volt or diesel heaters or pretty much anything like that, he can get the parts for you and install it. I'm sure he could do one key, diesel heaters, any Enerdrive gear, brake controllers, pretty much you name it, he can do it. He's a jack of all trades. And yeah, however, we're at the Traveller's Rest, is it, Alana? Yeah, Traveller's Rest. Pretty nice little place. We're in the open paddock. We've got a dam just down there, which looks kind of inviting, I suppose, if it was hot weather, but it's not really at the moment. Some pretty nice amenities around. It's got flushing toilets, running showers, which are all hot water and everything. That's just up there. And then it's got a waste recycling, all that. Camping over the other side of the trees there. There's more camping and water tanks, and yeah, it's a pretty nice place. I think we've got it for $25 a night for the two of us. Don't quote me if you come here and it's a different price. However, that's how much it is at the moment. And yeah, weather's not the greatest, but hey, we'll deal with it as we're heading north. The weather's going to get better. It's definitely warmer here and nicer here. But yes, anyway, you will see us now recording a bit more and talking a bit more, and yeah, enjoy the ride.
Good morning, we're off to the Eurimbula National Park today. We're doing a few tracks with a couple of friends. Our friends off-track explorers have come down from where they live, which isn't too far from here, and we're staying with Carl from Cruiser Customs. So we're heading out to the national park, and we're going to do some tracks, have morning tea and lunch, and maybe go for a fish.
Yeah, if the weather's good, might get the boat off, but she is blowing a bit at the moment. We're heading out to Middle Creek Campground. It is in the, I think it's Eurimbula National Park or Eurimbula, something like that. Anyway, just north of 1770 in Agnes Waters. So this is the track coming in. Just before we went past some signs that said not suitable for caravans. So far, yeah, it's alright. I guess we'll see how it goes, but it is a bit bumpy, a bit rocky, and there are some pretty deep holes that will fill up with water. Also, I'm pretty sure this track in this whole area gets closed during the wet. Yeah, but we'll see how she goes. You never know, we might even bring the van out here. This is a bit of a recce because I kind of want to bring the van out here. I don't think Alana wants to, but we'll see what happens.
Says that with such confidence.
So this is the turn off to Middle Creek. Sorry about that, other people that we're talking. And that goes to the other campground out to the right.
Conditions.
What was that?
She's had a baby brain, as if I'm going to remember that immediately.
So what Alana was just saying is that road says road closed during wet season or wet weather, as it gets a bit impassable with the water over the road and the rivers. Because apparently there's a lot of creek crossings.
In boggy conditions, it's impassable. I remember that part.
So this is definitely the time where we love the fact that we have the clear PPPF all over the car by bush wraps. Definitely right now, it's getting its money worth.
A few pinstripes. And the ornament on our roof is getting some scratches too.
Yeah, boat on the roof. It actually, it's good to have a boat, don't get me wrong, but it also comes in handy because the tree branches that are low don't hit the car, they hit the boat and go over. So it acts as like a deflector.
Look at Ryan, he's so dedicated. I'm not getting out. Hi.
No? So we made a mass exodus out of where were we again? Traveller's Rest in 1770, as the weather is not the best. Yeah, so the weather's not the best. So we're trying to run north, see how far we can out, or if we can outrun the rain. I don't know. Don't know if we're going to be able to. Plus we've got a little time frame because we've got to be in Rocky on the 24th. But yeah, so I should have recorded it, but I had the shits and I got really wet and yeah, that was it. I had to change my clothes twice and put a wet weather jacket on and Jesus.
I'm a billionaire, so.
Well, it's happening, everyone. So we have pulled up for a 24-hour stay. We're at a heritage park in Billawalla. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know even how to pronounce it. We're west of Gladstone. The other closest place I can say is Banana. And we're near a dam. That's all I can remember. Anyway, this is it's something new to us. We started to like it because we both, our stomachs, I suppose, with certain foods and everything like that, and I've got some intolerances and whatnot. Anyway, we started making
too much information.
Yeah, too much info. We started making some kombucha, which we're starting to love. So I'll turn it around. I'll show you. Alana's doing the tea process there at the moment.
Geez.
So we do.
We're such rookies, so please, if you have any suggestions.
We've literally been doing this. This is probably what, our second.
Yeah, second.
This is our second brew. So
and we had like a quick rundown from some friends that brew theirs, and they gave us the SCOBY. So.
And then good old YouTube.
Yeah.
But
and actually, there was another traveling family that messaged that gave me some ideas. That was super helpful, actually.
So that's our little jug there. We do the hot water, tea, sugar. That other one there's just here is sitting there brewing. And over here, which was my job, was we're doing passion fruit. We're going to try lemon this time, so I'm getting that ready. And then back here are the 2 jugs that we did last with the scobies and whatnot. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the 4 bottles up. Then we're going to make 3 more brews with a new brew in these 2 and the one that's over there. And then we use, because we're traveling, we use a navigator bin. It's waterproof on the inside in case anything goes wrong. And then we use, I think this is their wine glass holder. It goes in there. We put our 4 bottles in here, and then the 3 jugs, one there, one there, and then we put towels in between it. And that allows us to do the whole take lid off when we're not traveling, so it can breathe and do what it needs to do to ferment. And then when we're traveling, we put the lid on, and if anything goes wrong or anything cracks and whatnot, it's not going to come out of that thing, which is good because it zips up. But yeah, I really enjoy it. It's something different. It's free, or other than the tea and the sugar.
Oh, and also a suggestion, which our friends also gave us a suggestion for, is we got the tea bags from Costco, so like the big box that you can buy. So it's got 2 of those basically. Yeah. So at least it's not going to cost you so much money if you do commit to it.
It's, yeah, what was it, like $6 or $7, I think, like that, and it gives you a shitload of bags. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so this is our new little phase, this kombucha. Yep. Plus, we want to get into making sourdough. We've got the starter in the fridge, but we haven't been gamed enough yet to do that. There it is there. So I don't know. We might.
I reckon we'll give it a practice run and then we'll show you what we do. Maybe we'll record it just in case we actually do a good job.
Yeah, or it could be fun to record it. Yeah. Who knows what will happen. Anyway, so but yeah, I might quickly jump outside and show you why we've pulled up. Or you can kind of see it there, the window.
To go outside because the raindrops probably block the view.
We'll go outside quickly, if I can make it out there, and then I'm going to come back inside and have my migraine noodles that I've been wanting.
Wonder what you're doing with this.
Anyway, so we've got a nice sunset on that side. It's looking awesome. But then behind us, it's hard to tell. Looks like it's about to unleash on us. It's been like this all day. But yes, so anyway, this is our little 24-hour stay. Let's do a quick, there's other people around, so I won't show too much. Pretty much it's a drive-in, 48-hour max drive-in, which is good. We don't even have to unhook. No one goes behind us. There is water and power here. I think it was $10, was it?
Yeah, $10 for unpowered, $20 for powered.
Yeah, so $10 for powered and $20 for unpowered. There is showers and everything here, and because it's a heritage park, there's actually things to do. Like if you come here during the day, there's like
before 4 p.m.
Yeah, before 4 p.m. I haven't actually had a look around yet, but there's like a museum and there's heaps of stuff anyway here. So, but yeah, anyway, we'll see sometime soon. Good morning, everyone. So today we left, where did we stay last night?
You're really gonna make me say
No, it was like, what was the place called again? It was Heritage Park. So it was actually pretty good. Yeah, there's not much else you can say. It was a grass pit. It was $10. It was, there was water and power, all that kind of stuff, and amenities. So yeah, showers are good. Sorry too if the speaker is picking up some wind. We lost our little fluffy thing on it. Anyway, right now we are at the Dawson's mine. So we're actually on the viewing platform. You can, if you drive up here, you can get big rigs up here. You can see our one there and Cruiser Customs rig there. Enough room to turn around. And then yeah, you got the viewing platform here at the Dawson's mine. It's pretty big. There's the car driving by. But yeah, there's no mining works going on today. It looks like it's this haul road repairs. There's a couple of graders going around and everything, probably because there's been some bad weather lately. So yeah, so there's nothing really that interesting going on here today. We're hoping to see some Tonka trucks driving around, or maybe even, as you see on like TikTok and that, them drifting. But hey, not going to see that today. So I guess we'll be moving on. We're going to head to a place called Dingo, I think. We're heading for today, so we can go to the Blackwater. I think it's Blackwater National Park. That's going to be tomorrow. And yeah, morning everyone. So we've made it up onto Blackdown Tablelands. So we're just at the top of the hill climb at the moment. We've come out to a little lookout and this is what we can see. Camera doesn't give it justice. So it's an awesome day up here, clear as you can see for, yeah, I don't know, hundreds of kilometers. It's crazy. However, we've got more to do, more to walk around. There's some famous rock pools out here, waterfalls, there's a camp area, and yeah, so we'll take you around for the day and show you what's out here, and then you can make your decision whether you guys want to come out here at some point. So, note to self, if you come to the 2 Mile Falls, there's a path just there, so you don't have to walk the 1.8 kilometers. You just drive down the road and look for the pathway and the sign. But you don't get, I suppose, the nice walk and the big rock sculpture we saw, which was pretty funny because like we're in the middle of nowhere and there's a Telstra box that even says there's a Telstra cable to a phone right next to like a massive sandstone rock. But no. Another thing too, if you do come out here to this 2 Mile Creek, watch the pathway. It's full of these little rocks that are like marbles. See them just there? Yep. Apparently lots of people fall over on them. They are pretty slippery. I can imagine maybe in the wet they might be slippery, I don't know, but yeah, apparently a lot of people fall over on them. So I'm going to get back to watching where I'm walking.
What?
I lost count. Where was the 100? Is it steps as in, or is it steps as in?
Stairs. Yeah, that's one whole one.
Or was it stairs or steps? What
Steps.
did it say?
Steps.
It'll be steps as an elevation, not walking steps.
Each block would count as one.
So what does this count as?
None.
everyone, so today we are doing a travel day. We are going from Dingo, where we were staying while we were at the we're going to the Blackdown Tablelands National Park. That was an awesome little caravan park there in Dingo. Tiny little town, pretty much nothing there. I think there was a servo, a pub, and maybe a post office. There was a sign for a post office. I don't know if it's still there, but yeah. Anyway, if you're ever traveling through that area, that little campground there was awesome. Ian, the guy that runs it, awesome bloke, really friendly. Yeah, but today we are heading east. So we are leaving the outback, I suppose. We're heading back to the coast. We're heading for Barra Crab Caravan Park at Clearview. Clearview, sorry. Thank you. And then we are heading for Notch Point after that. However, back to the coast, thank God. The weather looks good. Hopefully it's good on the coast and there's not much wind. We can get the boat off, which Alana calls it the ornament, because it hasn't come off yet. However, every single time we're somewhere good, like where there's a boat ramp and whatnot, there's shit weather. It's just been either rain or wind or yeah. However, hopefully this time it's going to be good, because I know Notch Point can be good for crabs and good for fishing and whatnot. So yes, but we've got about 200 odd k's today to pumping out some dirt roads, which is always fun. Luckily these ones have just been graded, so they're good. Yeah, I'm guessing by the time this video goes out, everyone will know that we are expecting, and Alana's over there not feeling well today. So we might start letting that talking about that in the videos now that it will probably be out there to everyone that's following us. We are expecting, and no, we don't know what the sex is. And yeah, however, this one over here can talk about it a little bit more now, how she's feeling, how she's going, our processes on the road of dealing with doctors and nurses and OBs and getting stuff done, and all the stories we've got to tell of our last, how many weeks?
20 weeks.
Last 20 weeks of this. So yeah, which will be very interesting. Sorry, I just had to slow down because we had a private property sign. But yeah, so we've got a couple of interesting stories. I don't know when Alana will talk about them, but I'll let her talk about what she wants to talk about. And yeah, anyway guys, unless Alana's going to talk, next time we'll see you will probably be at the Barra Crab Caravan Park back on the coast. See ya. So today's definitely been one of those days. We left Dingo, that's when I was first talking, and we had a route planned out thanks to Google and maps, and said route ended up into a private property. So of course we couldn't go along that, but it was funny enough that the private property had, what did it say?
It said
something like you followed Google, or you shouldn't follow, I don't know, something like that. Pretty much they obviously know everyone follows Google and ends up in their property. And anyway, we had to backtrack about 50-60 k's. We had to get more fuel because we allowed for enough fuel today, but of course with that extra 100 k's of driving we didn't have enough fuel, so we doubled back to Middle Mountain, got fuel, and now
it's Middle Mountain.
Yeah, and now now we're, I don't know where we are, we're somewhere,
Look at the cows running.
yeah, we're somewhere north of Rocky, between the Serena Marlborough highway or road, and it's awesome out here. Dirt roads. We've come across a nice free camp as well, which was good. Wanted to chuck in the books for another time.
No, we're never coming back here.
According to this one, we're never coming back here. But yeah, definitely been one of those days. I think we left at like 10:30 and it's now 3:15 and we've been driving all day, so yeah, it's been one of them days. Anyway, I'll hopefully we get to Barra Crab today, and yeah, we'll show you once we get there. But anyway, I'll leave you with that nice view. Morning, everyone. Doing the morning ritual at the moment, making the coffee, which I love having this coffee machine. It's a bit chilly here this morning. The sun's out, but temperature ain't the best. So sun there in the background. So we didn't pull the camera out yesterday. When we got in here, it was too late. Yeah, it was after that drive that was supposed to be a little bit over 2 hours. Well, it was supposed to be 2 hours and 40 minutes. We left at, what did we leave, 9:45 in the morning. We ended up getting in here at Barra Crab at, I think it was about 5 o'clock. So that drive was pretty rough and pretty long. Yeah, so we got in here and just went up to the bar and had a couple of beers and got there. We paid for dinner last night. Awesome meal, chips, snitty chips and gravy. Yes, awesome. And yeah, but look at this. This is where you camp. Like, the water is just there. It is pretty bloody awesome here. The weather's pretty good. Hopefully this wind isn't going to pick up, which kind of looks like it is. So, oh well, you get that. Anyway, we're off to Notch Point today, so fingers crossed that this wind isn't going to pick up too much and she's going to stay clear skied and sunny. Anyway, oh, and as well, we had I'll show you a little bit later, but we had something interesting happen with the kombucha.